Yo, what's up? Welcome to a new episode in Extreme Metal Picking. This is BB Plaza from Cryzix, and today I bring, a jewel. Bring a jewel from the past. It was one of the most important bands when Cryzix started back in 2008, because this band from Brazil, Violator, that maybe you will know or maybe not, depending of what is your generation, if you were familiar with the new generation of thrash metal bands that came out in the 2000s. This band, let's say, that was one of the most influential ones, because they released this album called Atomic Nightmare in 2006, I think, and then it was the next year, 2007, that it was this compilation called Thrashing Like a Maniac. It was a game changer for all the newer generations like us, Cryzix, that we were discovering neo thrash metal bands apart from Metallica, Testament, Anthrax, and all the bands that we started to learn and get into the genre. We started to discover bands that were really cool and from the same age or a little bit older, but from the same generation. Bonded by Blood, Fooled by Fire, Warbringer, and Violator was, and Evil of course, and Violator was one of the most important ones because they came from Brazil and they were very exotic. They took this genre, they reframe it, and they put it a lot of fire, and undoubtedly this album was a game changer for Cryzix when we started back in 2008. In that I have really good memories when I listen to this album and about this song. And by the way, if you have a band and you want to learn more about all these experiences with my career, with Cryzix, how we develop an international career, you have here Touring is My Business, a playlist in my YouTube channel where I explain more in depth about all the things we achieved in this international career. Okay, so let's go straight to this song. It's called Destined to Die from the album Atomic Nightmare. And this song, it's so fun to play because it's this down picking and it's very raw and aggressive and in your face, as we liked the thrash metal addicts like us. And let's check it out. Fuck man, I didn't remember how fast this song was, and it made me suffer, I have to say. It's a right-hand picking break and riff for sure. Hey guys, now I was remembering, because this band, we never toured together, we never had the chance to tour together. It's a shame, because it's a band that I really have a lot of respect, but I forgot to say before that we made a collaboration in the latest album, Full HD, back in 2022. We released the song The World Needs Much when it was all this COVID and all this shitty situation. We gathered all the musicians from this generation, the new generation of thrash metal, and we made them, all the singers, sing in this song. And one of the special guests was Pony from Violator, the singer, and that for me was like straight in my heart. Thank you, Pony. I don't know if you're checking this episode, but this goes for you, man. You are the best. So let's go, guys, with this motherfucking riff. I don't know what they drink or what they eat. The guitarists, I think there are two of Violator, because they are fucking fast as fuck. The riff starts like this. This will be slower. And it's pretty fast, it's down picking all the time, it's very funny, but if you try to play it with the rhythm of the song, with the speed of the song, I think you will die. So I suggest that you try to pick the metronome and try to start slow. We start with 0, then 4, 3 of the 6th string, and then we do this figure. In the 5th string we start, and we follow on the 6th string, okay? 2, 1, 3, 2. And then we change the figure with this. All the 6th string, it's 3, 2, 5, 3, 0. Okay? And then we, in the last round, we do this. Okay, we just do these power chords on the 4 and the 1. And then we go to this Sepultura style super cool riff. And right hand picking breaking riff. Okay, I suggest try this very slow because otherwise you're gonna get crazy. Yeah, I think all these riffs of the song you should try to play very, very slow. But this one especially because it's a tremolo picking, and as I say all the time in all my videos that you can check in this channel with playing a lot of other thrash metal riffs, this style, tremolo picking, it's very important that you try to think about this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to break down all the notes to this sequence that you have to imagine like a spinning wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And every one, you try to hit it harder, okay? I don't know if you get it, but I give an extra intention in every one. 1. This is the trick. So if you're focused with this one, the first beat of the bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you focus on this first beat, try to nail it in every tick of the metronome because it has to be super aligned with the tick of the metronome. If you put all your focus on this, I guarantee that you will get more stability, you will be more grounded, playing a riff that it's very easy to become confused and lose the tempo, okay? Lose the track of the beat of the metronome or the tempo or the drum beat. Stay aligned with the click. Trust me, it will work. It works. After many, many years playing these kind of riffs, in the beginning, I was so lost playing these motherfucking tremolo pickings that every time the drum, Javi, when he was doing a tupa tupa, you know, that tupa tupa tupa, this fast riff, it took me so much time to realize this, to stay focused on this first beat, so then I could be really on tempo with Javi with the drum beat, you know, because it was very confusing, all this noise of tupa tupa tupa, you know, a lot of noise, a lot of stimulation, and you're playing a show, and there's a lot of things that you can be confused, and this was very hard for me in the beginning to stay focused, and I recommend that you follow this guidance if you are also struggling with this, okay? If you're a guy that it's super good with the tempo, like Javi and Requena, the guitarist and the drummer of my band, that they are like a clock since they were born. If you're gifted, good for you, but if you're not gifted, it means that you have to put this work, okay? So the next exercise, go back to the down picking. Okay, we're just doing all the same, the 6th string, 0, 4, 3, and then 2, 3 of the 5th string, or you can do it here too. Okay, and maybe it's gonna be easier, because later we're gonna add the tremolo picking. So it's the same, now it's the same. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And after that, I played this C part that it's very funny because it's this tempo drops a little bit. It's really cool because it's not as fast as the beginning of the song, but still it's fast. But it's not that fast, and it gives this whoa, this sense of it makes you feel like, okay, something is moving here, you know. And it's cool. I like a lot this tempo drop that they use this here. And basically it's this: we start in the 0 of the 6th string, and then we go straight to the 6th fret. And basically this figure is, we do it in the fret number 8. We start 8, 7, 5, 3, 5, 6. Okay, I don't know if they palmit it or they do it open. You can play it however you want. But this is basically the rhythm. Yeah, man. Wow, really cool riffs. I like it a lot. They really inspired so many bands, not just Crysis, but a lot of bands. I remember that when we were traveling in other countries, Germany, France, and other parts, I remember everyone that was in the same generation as us and discovering and rediscovering thrash metal, they were all into Violator, especially back then, because it was like this kind of explosion. I think Earache did a great job exposing them, along with other acts like Evil, Warbringer, and all these bands that came out with Earache records. But I know that many people that was into the genre, they all hailed Violator, even that they didn't play too much in Europe. But yeah, a lot of respect to these guys, Pony and all the crew. They are great guys. I had the chance to speak with Pony and do all this collaboration for Crysis, and I hope, and I'm pretty sure we will get together in the future. I'm pretty sure. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this riff, this song. If you didn't discover Violator, now it's time for you to dig in, because I think they are releasing a new album in this month. So go check them and dig them. And for the ones who want to take it to the next level, this right hand picking, I know these riffs are pretty hard to play, you know, and it's very possible that when you're trying to play this at home, it feels frustrating. That's why I created Extreme Metal Picking, and I'm gonna be opening some slots in October, where I personally will be coaching and doing classes every week with you and making sure that you apply all the correct blueprint that took me to play fast and that will take you to play fast too. This is gonna start in October. It's gonna be 4 months with me, and I love to work with students, with musicians in this way, more one-to-one. So if you're interested, now is the time that you go to my DM on my Instagram and you send me a message. You talk me about what is your context, how do you play, what do you want to do with guitar, and I'm gonna try to give you guidance and see if the program fits to you. Otherwise, if you're not ready yet, or you want to explore more what is the extreme metal picking techniques that I use, I have a free masterclass right in the description of this video. This riff, this exercise is the one that I used and helped me the most when I started with Crysis, that it was 18 years ago, that, as I told before, I was very sloppy and I needed to build this consistency and this practice. And this riff is the one that I really used for these tremolo pickings that were very, very hard for me to follow. I used this riff to gain this endurance, this inner tempo, and yes, to finally be a better guitar player that I could play with confidence on the stage, up on the stage. Because musicians, when we play up on the stage, it's so hard, you know, because there is, first of all, the drummer plays super fast, faster than in the studio or faster in the rehearsal place. Then you have all the people in the audience and they are looking at you. Then there is your bandmates there that they are moving, and it's a lot of stimulation. And if you're not used to this, it's gonna be even harder for you to follow the tempo and everything. So check out this riff. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very useful. All my students at Extreme Metal Picking love this riff and also find it a bit hard. So let's see how you find it. And yes, you have the link in the description. I will send it on your email. Otherwise, yes, keep checking more videos, more stuff on this channel, because I have plenty of lessons and riffs that you will enjoy, okay? Thanks for being here. I'll see you. Cheers.